Let me introduce you to 7 Mile, also known as SMB. The US Department of Justice classify them as the most dangerous in the city. SMB controls an area called the Red Zone. It's between 7 Mile and 8 Mile in the east side of Detroit. Why they call it the Red Zone? You'll see. This is where they do everything from pharmacy activities to recording studios and most importantly, catching A whole lot of people see their last moments in the Red Zone. In fact, they made a graphic of all those who lost their life in this small area. But let's talk about the pharmacy side of things, because that's what they're really known for. They run a huge operation that supplies West Virginia with everything it needs. Here's how it works. SMB buys large amounts for a low price in Detroit, then bring it out to West Virginia to sell at 4 times the cost. They get it there in 3 ways. They send guys in rental cars, they also send people on Greyhound buses, but lastly, they use stuffers. Stuffers are used for smaller deliveries. They're girls that hide everything in a certain area. They would pay them $1,000 per trip. The number one thing they stress is driving the speed limit the entire way. Use cruise control if you can, because you can't give any reason to get pulled over. SMB began making over $80,000 a week doing this. That's when they caught many people's attention with all their fancy cars and jewelry. They became big ballers in Detroit. SRTs, Scat Packs, and M-Series BMWs parked in the hood. They weren't the only ones getting rich in Detroit though. That brings me to their rivals. Well, they have a lot of rivals. In fact, they're surrounded by them. But their main rival is 6 Mile Cheddar Grove. These guys are located about a mile down from the Red Zone, specifically around Cedar Grove Street, thus the name Cheddar Grove. Their main representative is the rapper Peasy, whose real name is Philip Peaks. 6 Mile is filled with pharmacists as well, and they are known to help Ohio, Kentucky, and Tennessee with whatever they need. I think they deserve a shout out because both 6 Mile and 7 Mile are providing medicine to those in need. Here's how it works for 6 Mile. They attempt to make business connections in different states, and when a 6 Mile boy successfully makes a connection, it becomes his lane. This means that he is now responsible for this distribution. Both sides have similar methods, and they also have similar results. They are ballers. 6 Mile is up there just like their 7 Mile rivals. They weren't always known as rivals though. That started around 2014. That's when everyone in the east side would click up against SMB. 6 Mile Cheddar Grove, the Hustle Boys, and Max Out 220 would all band together. So it really became 7 Mile versus everyone. The craziest thing about all this is that both sides decided to make Instagram pages to post everybody they dropped. And yeah, this got crazy.